I'm Greg Wittstock, the pond guy, and this is a Life Exotic. Hey.
Welcome to the jungle.
So we got Zach and we got Tiffany.
Yes.
And this is the first time I've been back since the new Waterfalls has gotten put in. So this is a dream. Tell us about this place.
And the plants have grown in a ton.
It's
since we've been here
unbelievable.
last.
What is it, 4 months ago?
Is this the Biggerville? Holy damn. This is sick. This is our tropical rainforest greenhouse exhibit we built. It's a full ecosystem all the way down to the bacteria, the reptiles, the frogs, everything you can think of.
Look at the size of this. It's a ficus tree, right?
Yes. So that is the Ficus bengalensis, or the banyan tree. So you can see all these big, huge aerial roots coming down. Don't miss the snake we got hanging out right here. That's Cosmo. That is our giant Amazon puffing snake. He's about 8.5 feet.
Wow.
If you look down here, you can see inside the tree, we got some tropical pitcher plants growing.
Do you supplement that? Do you put food in there?
No, it eats insects just like it would in the wild.
So
So
there's
when the
insects that
pitchers
come in?
die,
Uh-huh.
you cut them open, you can see what it's been eating, and they're full of insects, millipedes, all kinds of different stuff.
And here is the waterfalls. And look at how much the moss has grown in. So we lost the lichens in the humidity, but we filled it in with mosses.
Yep, the moss is really starting to take over. We have some pretty cool, rare tropical plants. I don't know if very many other people in the U.S. that have industry growing.
Let's talk about them.
So right here, we've got Anthurium amnicola. This is one of the only anthuriums that grows pink flowers, like this little guy right here. This right here doesn't look like anything crazy right now, but this is Spathiphyllum quinduense. This is related to one of your peace lilies, the normal houseplant, but this is a rare rheophytic tropical one that grows in streams like this in the wild.
And these plants have been in for less than 1 year.
Yep, 10 months. We just looked it up 2 days ago. It's been about 10 months exactly since we put
And
the
how
first
big was
one
this
down.
ficus tree when you...
I mean, it was right here, and it was 2 little branches. These 2 main sticks.
It is unbelievable how much it's grown. Look at that. How cool is that, Kevin? And the water quality is looking great.
Yeah, the water's looking amazing.
And this is how I found you, because I saw that you had this in your greenhouse. And tell me the story here. So
Yeah.
what is the story here?
So this is our 2,000-gallon above ground kind of Amazon River tributary replication. So this houses silver arowana. One of them is albino, the yellow one you'll see soon down. Bogo peacock bass, which are these big guys right here. And then a tigrinus catfish. We used to have a beautiful stingray in here, but she unfortunately passed, so we are gonna have to get another one in.
And we have to get a new Victoria water lily from Holt's Nursery,
Yeah.
because you had mites. Was it mites or aphids?
Aphids. Lily aphids.
Lily aphids end up taking that out. We're going to get you a new tropical water lily for in here. How many gallons is this?
It's about 2,000, right about 2,000. Then you can see we got the tropical plants on the edges. That's kind of a test run. We're going to build a full planter that goes all the way around all the outside edges. It's going to be filled with tropical plants. And a lot of these plants, like these Cervospermas back here, will get 6-7 feet tall.
Wow.
They'll have leaves bigger than these. So it's going to look like a full shoreline.
Always evolving project.
Yep,
This
never
is
ends.
now year 3 for having created the structure, but the first year for really filling it with the plants and the animals.
Yep, so 10 months since the first animals and plants went in the ground. Probably about 12 months since the fish went in the pond. So
All right,
the ecosystem is really just starting. It's not really going to look like the full potential until probably 2 or 3 more years, but it's getting there now.
So tell the story of when we came in here. How long did it take us to build this, and what did you thought of that process of working with Frank Fink and Living Artscapes and Aquascape to do this?
So it was awesome. These guys came in. I was super nervous because we have all the animals living loose in here. So I was really nervous about how careful everybody would be with the critters. And everybody was awesome. They were super careful. We moved everybody out of the way. We had Tiffany on animal watch the whole time. They came in about, 6 hours, I think? The whole thing out from start to finish.
My favorite thing when I saw this, and you were talking about building yourself, I'm like, oh, we could just so easily do this, was I wanted to utilize the walking space. So as soon as you walk in, first of all, that sound completely changes. With the sound of that waterfalls, it changes the space is what I should say. But I wanted to start the waterfalls up so that as soon as you open up the door, you would see the waterfalls, and then actually walking across the stream. And then this little itty bitty area here that we cantilevered, it only goes under about 4 or 5 inches, but it will create the illusion going right up into the bottom, right up into the panel of the thing, that the water's just all one thing.
As you guys walk down here towards our beautiful water features, you'll notice all kinds of really cool plants that create a home for our various really cool animals we have in here. So everything from poison dart frogs to a couple large tropical snakes that live up in the trees to little lizards scurrying around. We have all kinds of stuff in here to replicate a full jungle ecosystem. We have our above ground pond that I built myself. So it has this beautiful glass viewing window in the front because the silver arowana will jump out, and we want to keep the little frogs and stuff from going in there and getting eaten by them. But this is our large tropical predator pond. So we absolutely love this pond and these fish. They are my absolute favorites. This beautiful little stream, this has quickly turned into one of our favorite spots, if not our favorite spot in the whole greenhouse. So this little stream here, that you can see the deck is cantilevered over it, and then it goes underneath the boardwalk here, and up here is where it starts at this beautiful little waterfalls. You see all the moss growing on the rocks. We have various cool plants, some of them very, very rare, growing here in the stream. And then we also have some really cool little fish in here. We have mountain cloud minnows, hill stream loaches, and redfin gara. The cloud minnows are actually breeding like crazy in here. But yeah, just the noise of the water, the setting of the stream, and everything in here really makes it an amazing part of this tropical environment, because it wouldn't be a rainforest without some awesome little water features. One of the reasons we designed the stream the way we did is because we plan on using it to breed some really rare toads and other frogs and stuff here in the future. But we have our waterfalls and our fast flowing water, and then as it makes it under the boardwalk, you can't really see it right now, but it kind of mellows out and turns into a big lazy river. And then down there we have the deeper pool near the boardwalk here, and then we have a really little shallow stagnant area there. And the reason we did that is we wanted to replicate as many egg deposition sites for these rare toads and frogs as we possibly could. So the stream looks beautiful, but it's also extremely functional, and it's going to help us breed some really cool, rare, and possibly endangered animals in here in the future. So yeah, I absolutely love the stream. It's a small little water feature, but it has really become probably my favorite corner of the greenhouse.